Met you and other members of the church on Sunday, June the 6th, about 1 month before Independence Day. And it was one of the last days where Pastor Ed Robb gave a sermon. I connected with the story about the gentleman from the University of Washington, as I had graduated from there in 1984. The reason that I met you is that Diane and Belton had told me how moved they were whenever they heard one of your sermons. As a result, when I planned my 35-day trip across 24 states, I made sure that the Woodlands was on my itinerary for a particular Sunday so that I could see the services that they so greatly appreciated. Little did I know then what other messages that I would receive. I have viewed the sermons from Woodland Methodist Church every day since my return from that trip on 6/13. Of course, this includes the series on the Commission. From the first in the series, I recognized that the church and I had similar highly correlated missions. The purpose of the Commission is to create as many disciples as possible with a message that is clear enough to understand, attractive enough for all to want it, easy enough for all to reach it, and must be great enough for all to want it to save them. The Carbondale 12 mission is to unite the divided by bringing as many people together as possible on April 8, 2024 to witness one of the greatest of all natural events, a total solar eclipse. You might ask how the number 12 arose at the centerpiece of the data. As mentioned previously, Pythagoras was an ancient philosopher who lived 500 years BC. He had great influence over Plato and Plato's protege Aristotle, as well as other great thinkers of the time. One of Pythagoras' gifts to the world of science and mathematics was his theorem, otherwise known as the Pythagorean theorem. This has not only been a key theorem in geometry, but also algebra, which carries on into calculus, the basis for modern engineering. The two geometric figures that Pythagoras worked with during his day were the triangle and the square. One has 3 sides and 3 angles, the other has 4 sides and 4 angles. In developing his idea that turned into his theorem, Pythagoras looked at the two figures together, recognizing that 3 times 4 equals 12. As you are aware, this number appears in many different places in history and is also included prominently in the Bible. Also, our calendar and our predominant measurement system uses the number 12. But this in itself is not the only reason for the 12 principles.